Good morning, everyone. Myself, Dev Prasad. I am from state Odisha, from Gajapati district, and my district is very near to Srikakulam, that is in Andhra Pradesh. Even my village too is very near to Srikakulam, and I am a social study teacher. I have been teaching this subject for the past 5 consecutive years, and today I am very much glad to stand before you to speak about a topic called the ideas of development. I repeat, the ideas of development. In my last 5 years, we have got many positive response from the student, and not only from the student but also from the parents, because they felt it necessary that this subject too is a very important subject for the social life, and also is very much applicable in the workplace. And also I would like to thank and acknowledge to my dear principal and my colleagues to support me, and always they encourage me to move forward with the subject and to impart this knowledge of social studies to the student effectively. Now let us now discuss about the topic called the ideas of development. Now, what do you mean by development? Let us know the meaning. What is the meaning of development? See, my dear friends, today in the modern world, every people or every individual want to live happily, want to spend a life luxuriously, want to grow on something, want to achieve something great, want to always make his life more comfortable every day. So everybody wants. It's a demand of all people today nowadays. Now let us know the meaning of development. Development is nothing but to grow on something, to grow on something, to achieve something great day by day, or achieve something big day by day. That means to smaller to bigger, smaller income to higher income, small to big. So that is all about development. Now we have different peoples we meet every day. We come across with the different peoples with the different motives and different thoughts. Now what is the development for different people? One statement I'll tell you. Different people have different goals or different developmental goals. Okay? Take an example of you. Take an example of now you're in 10th class students. What is your development now? You want to make your skill, make your speaking power. You want to enhance your speaking skills. You want to communicate better. You want to make your speaking more, more able, even more comfortable, more pleasant, or you want to speak fluently. That is your development. Or you want to study better, you want to score a good grades, or you want to get a good marks, or that may be your development. Or you want to get a better seat, good seat in the college. That should be your development now. Take an example of the different people we have in society. Take an example of landless labor. Since he is a landless, what is the development for him? He is a daily wages worker. What is the development he needs? He needs a job daily. He needs a better package. He needs a better salary always. Why? Because he may be getting a job for 100 days or 200 days. And rest 150 days he may be workless. He may not be getting a job. So landless labor, he always want to get job daily, or he want to settle better. The next one, you have example called like prosperous farmer or a rich farmer. What is the development for him? Since he is a prosperous, the word itself demonstrate, since he is a prosperous or a rich farmer, he has everything he needs. So what is the development for him? He want to send his children to higher studies, to pursue higher studies, or he want to ask his children to settle better in abroad. Or even if you want to concentrate in a field work, he will go for the investment with the modern techniques and equipments in the field work. Okay, give a proper good input so that he can get a better output of that. So that is the development of prosperous farmer. Okay, or he want to aspire, to live luxuriously. Take an example of industrialist. An industrialist, Since he runs his business, he has his own manufacturing unit, or he may be running with a what is the factory, large scale industry, small scale industry. What is the development for him? He want to construct a large dam for a different purpose, a multi-purpose activity. He may be going with that, what is that, a big project called dam. He want to construct a big dams. Take an example of small farmer holding small lands, a few lands. What is the development for him? He want to construct a small dams and he want to irrigate the fields and he get a better output from that. Now we have a different people here, four different peoples: landless labor, prosperous farmer, industrialist, even small farmer. Now all these people, do they have a same goal? No, they do not. They have a different developmental goals according to the demands, according to the needs. So different people have different needs. Now then I will tell you, then what would be the development for all people here? It's very common for everybody. Now people directly think that if they have money, then they are well developed, they are well settled. People directly give priority to money. If we have money, then we have everything. Take an example of the countries. We have many countries in the world. More than 151 country we have. How do we assess a country? How do we compare a country, that whether a country is a rich country or a well developed country, in what area and what criteria we take? We take a criteria called per capita income or average income. Per capita income or average income. How do we get this per capita income? By totaling the total populations of the country divided by monthly income. Then we get per capita income. Now in 2013, the World Bank has reported that USA is the richest country in the world, because USA has a big percentage of per capita income than other countries. So that is why USA has been taken as the richest country, rich country in the world. If any country want to become rich, then they must compare with USA. But up to now, no country has been topped with USA. Now, do you think money is only the criteria to become rich? Or can we say that money is a criteria or income is a criteria? To assess the development? I'll give one two example. We have a two person A and person B. Person A, he got a job from his home 50 kilometers away from his home. He got a job. Then he gets a less salary, but he enjoys equality. He gets freedom. He gets job security. Even he gets respect. Person B, he also got a job near to his hometown or near to his house. Here he gets a much salary. He gets a big salary, big amount, huge amount of money he gets, but he does not get any respect. He does not get equality. He does not enjoy job security. He does not get any freedom in his workplace. Now you tell me, which is better now? Person A is better or person B is better? I will tell you, none of these people are better. The person who got a job 50 kilometers from his hometown, he may be getting equality and all these things, but because he is getting a less salary, he is not happy. Person B, he gets a large amount of money, he gets a better package, but he does not enjoy equality and freedom. And none of them are happy with their lifestyle. So my dear friends, money is not the criteria for everything. In the last 2 years, during pandemic, what happened? Let us consider. Many people, they died with a different fatal disease, with a different physical ailment. They had money, they had health insurance, even they have a different insurance they purchased. Now what is the use of money now? They simply lost their health. Money could not come into effect. Money could not be used. That means we cannot buy good health with money. We cannot buy fresh oxygen with money. So money is not a criteria for the development. Now we have some other things also. So here one thing, money is not a criteria. That means health is very important. Now during the last 2 years in pandemic situation, health was a major concern for all. how we used to, what is that, we used to stay inside our home indoor, and we used to, what is that, wear mask and all to get protected from coronavirus and all. So health was a big risk. Health was it is in big risk, and we did a lot of things. We, what is that, went for safety measure to stay protected and to stay healthy. So what I want to say is, money is not criteria for the development. Okay, per capita income is important. Along with per capita income, we also need, what is that, freedom. We need equality. We need respect, and we need job security. And not only that, we also need good health. Good health is very important. Even we need education. Education is very important. Okay, see, in our country, the literacy rate is very less than other country. India is a developing country, not a developed country like America and all. Still, we are trying to have the development. Now, the criteria is that per capita income, we have seen. The next, health is important, education is important, housing is important, electricity is important. These are the main criteria that is very important for the development. If you want to know the report that Human Development Index, development is for the human beings. Whose development it is? How can we say, what is that, a nation is developed? When we say a nation is a developed nation, it is about people. When people are developed, with the different schemes initiated by the government, or if it is properly implemented for the people, then we say nations is developed. Nations developed if people developed. So people development is a nation's development. So how do we get the criteria? These are the criteria which I discussed now. Per capita income, okay, per capita along with job security, then freedom, respect and job security in the workplace, health, education, good literacy rate, housing, electricity. Along with all these things, we also need support from the nature. Now, if every individual enjoy with all these criteria, then we say the nation is a rich country, or we can say that the nation is a developed nation. Okay, now by discussing of all these things, do we have all these development goals in our life? Are everybody is enjoying with the same goals? Different people have the different goals, but we cannot lose health by having money, or we cannot lose lose money by having good health. So both are necessary. Health is necessary, money also is necessary. So two are very important criteria for the development. So what I want to say is, the last statement, development is a mixed goal. Development is a mixed goal that must be attained, and that must be, attained or gained properly with the different goals. Now, in our country, what are the lagging we have? There are many problems we have in our country. A lot of improvement should be done. The government should come forward with the different norms, with the different schemes, a better schemes, so that people will be well developed. And the Human Development Index, if you see that, India falls out of all these things. Now I will take on one example. Kanpur city, it is in Uttar Pradesh. Kanpur city, it stands for the population's one country, population's one city. In the world, Kanpur city rank high. That means, according to population's report, Kanpur city from India stand first for the populations, for the pollutions. Now, if Kanpur city is a pollution city which stand in the world record, now what about the other city which are there in India? There are many other cities are there. Still, it must be developed. The government should come forward with the different schemes and with the different plans to make the environment better. People are not safe and sound in India. Many people in our country are suffering with a lot of physical ailment, with a chronic disease, and many people are uneducated. People should be educated with the different plans and purpose. So government need to initiate all these things, and government need to do in a such a way that in effective way that people will be in a comfort place, and they will be healthy, and our nation will be called as a healthy nations. So my dear friends, development is a mixed goal that should be attained at all times. Thank you very much for attending this session. Thank you. Have a good day.